Hello children, today we are doing decimal fractions, exercise 8C, the last part, questions 7 and 8. Exercise 8C, page number 86. Question 7, fill in the blanks with 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000. Okay, now 7.85 into what will give us 78.5. That means the point has moved, isn't it? The point has moved from here and it has come here. That means it has moved one place to the right. When it moves to the right, it's multiplication. And it has moved one place, that means I need to have 1 followed by 1 0. So when you multiply 7.85 by 10, you will get 78.5. 0.442 has now become 442. That means it's a whole number, and for a whole number, it's understood that the point is after that. So the point is here, and it is 442.0. So how many places has the point moved? 1, 2, 3 places. That means we multiply by 1000. 1000 has 3 zeros. It has moved 3 places, so we have 3 zeros. Question 3. 0.0924 has become 9.24. So the point has moved to this place. It has moved here. How many places is that? 1, 2. So I need to multiply by 1 followed by 2 zeros, that is 100. Question 4. 0.00187 has now become 18.7. That means the point has come from here. It has come all the way to this place. Okay, so how many places is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. That means 1 followed by 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 10,000. 2.6 into what will give us 2,600. That means the point is after this now. It's 0.0. So let's see how many places. 6, that's one place. Then we have 1 0, one more place. Then one more 0, one more place. And then the point comes here. So the point has moved 3 places. So that is 1 followed by 3 zeros. That is 1000. Question 6. 0.08 has now become 80. So here my point is here now, and then I put a 0 here. It means the point has moved how many places? Let's see. So this number 0.08 has to become 80. So my point has to move. So 1, 2. If it comes here, it's only 8. So I need to move it one more place. And then it comes here. And then I can fill in with that 0. So how many places has my point moved? It has moved 3 places. So that is 1 followed by 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros, that's 1000. Question 7. 96.7 divided. This time it's division. That means the point is moving backwards. As you can see in the answer, the point is now before 9. Before 9. So here it has to move and come here. From here to here. So how many places has it moved? 1, 2. So you have to divide it by 100 if you want the point to move 2 places to the left. Question 8. 5.2 is now 0.52. So the point is before 5. So the point has to come here. That means this should move 1 place to the left. So that is division by 10 with 1 0. 33.15 divided by what will give you this number. Now see where the point is. Okay, the point is before a 0. So if you move from the right to the left, we have 5, 1, 3, 3, and then we have a 0 and a point. So let's do that here. 5, 1, 3, 3, 0, and then the point. So the point has moved all the way here. How many places is that? 1, 2, 3 places. So 1 followed by 3 zeros. 1000. Question 10. Here the point is before 7, whereas there we have it moved some more places. So that is 1, 2, 3. It has come all the way here. 7, 0, 0. So let's move that same way. 7, then we have a 0. We need to have one more 0 and then the point comes here. So if I fill this in with 0 and put a point there, I will get point 0, 0, 7. That means my point has moved 2 places to the left. 1, 0, 0. Question 11. 0.00672 into what will give you 67.2. So here, as you can see, the point is after 7. That means it should come here. All the way from here, the point has to move here. So how many places is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So 1 followed by 4 zeros, that is 10,000. Evaluate. Here we have different operations, and I hope all of you remember BODMAS. BODMAS will tell you the order in which you have to do an operation, uh, an expression, how to solve an expression which has many operations. So let me tell you that again. BODMAS will help us understand what order to follow. Suppose your question has many operations. As you can see, this question has subtraction and it has division. Now, which one should you do first? According to BODMAS, B stands for brackets, O of, D division, M multiplication, A addition, and S subtraction. So here you can see division comes before subtraction. So I need to do division first. Okay, so when I do this division, 28.54 divided by 10. Remember, short division can be done for 10, 100 and 1000 or higher powers of 10 because it only involves moving the decimal point. You don't have to waste your time doing long division. All you have to do is move your decimal point. So here you're dividing it by 10, so your decimal point will move one place to the left. So it becomes 2.854. So let me write down my next step. 9.32 will remain as it is minus 2.854. Now I can do this straight away. Let me subtract it here. 9.32 and 2.854. All the rules should be kept in mind when you work out different operations. So now it is subtraction. The rule is first make them like decimals. Now carry on with your subtraction. Now 0 minus 4 I cannot do. I'm going to borrow from here. So this becomes 1 and this is 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. Again, 1 minus 5 I cannot do. I'm going to borrow. So this becomes 2 and this becomes 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. 2 minus 8, I need to borrow again. So this becomes 8 and this becomes 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. Put down the point in the same place and 8 minus 2 is 6. So the answer is, the final answer to this question is 6.466. Question 2. Here we have multiplication and addition. Okay, let me write this down once again. BODMAS. Right, so we have multiplication and addition in the question. Which one should we do first? We need to do multiplication first and then addition. So let me do this part. So 0.234 into 10. Now again, when you do multiplication by 10, 100 or 1000, don't waste your time doing the long multiplication. You simply need to move the decimal point to the right. So that's 1 0 there. So I'm going to move it one place to the right. So it becomes 2.34. Now I'm going to continue with my answer here. So the first step now becomes 2.34 plus 62.8. Let me do that addition. 2.34 and 62.8. Okay, so let's make them like decimals and then start with our addition. 4, 3 plus 8 is 11. I carry 1. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5 and 6. So what is my answer to this question? It is 65.14. Question 3. Now I have multiplication, subtraction and division. So let's follow BODMAS. B-O-D-M-A-S. Now multiplication, subtraction, division. I need to do division first. So let's do this first. 889.4 divided by 100. So don't waste your time doing long division. Simply move the point to the left because there are two zeros. Point moves two places to the left and comes here. So I have 8.894. So let me go back to my question. Everything else remains the same. 3.06 into 100 minus 8.894. 8.894. Now what do I have? What are the operations I have? I have multiplication and I have subtraction. Go back to BODMAS. I need to do multiplication before subtraction. So let's do the multiplication of this step. So that is 3.06 into 100. 100 has two zeros, so my point moves two places to the right and comes here. So what do I get? 306.0 or simply 306. So let me write that 306.0 minus 8.894. Okay, so let me do that subtraction. 306.0 minus 8.894. Okay, now let's write down all the missing numbers to make them like decimals. So I've put two more zeros. Now they have become like decimals. Let me start my subtraction. 0 minus 4 I cannot do. I'm going to borrow. Not from the previous one, not from the previous one, but from 6. 6 becomes 5. Now this becomes 10, 9, then again 10, 9 and 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 8 is 1. Put the point. Now 5 minus 8 I cannot do, so I'm going to borrow and borrow again from 3. So this is 10, 2, this is 10, 9 and 15. 15 minus 8, 7. I bring down the 9, I bring down the 2. So what is my final answer? My final answer is 297.106. Question 4. Again I have multiplication, addition and division. BODMAS, B-O-D-M-A-S. Go back to the question. Multiplication, addition, division. Which one should I do first? Division. So let me divide this. 45.4 divided by 0.2. Okay, now our divisor, which is 0.2, is a decimal number. Remember the rules again. When your divisor is a decimal number, you need to first change the question to the fraction form. So I'm going to change this to 45.4 divided by 0.2. Now I need to change my denominator to a whole number. 0.2 has to become 2. So if it has to become 2, my point has to move one place to the right. That means I need to multiply this by 10. If I multiply the denominator by 10, I need to multiply my numerator also by 10. So again, here also the point moves one place to the right. So now what do I have? 454 divided by 2. Let's do that division. 454 divided by 2. 2 2s are 4 minus, I bring down 5 again. 2 2s are 4 minus, I bring down 4, now it is 14. 2 7s are 14 minus 0. So I've got my answer as 227. So let me write that down there. So the first part remains the same, into 7.5 remains the same, plus now I write this answer which I got on dividing, 227. Now I have two operations, multiplication and addition, and I need to do multiplication first. So let's do multiplication of 2.86 and 7.5. So remember, when you multiply, there are rules again to follow. Ignore the point and multiply. So my numbers now become 286 into 75. I'm ignoring the point. Okay. 5 6 are 30, carry 3. 5 8 are 40 plus 3, 43, carry 4. 5 2s are 10 plus 4, 14. Start the second step. 7 6s are 42, carry 4. 7 8s are 56, plus 4, 60. 7 2s are 14, plus 6, 20. Now let's add this up. 0, 5, 4, 1, 2. Now don't forget to get back to the question and check the number of decimal places. 1, 2. So I have 2 and 1 here. 2 plus 1 is 3. My answer also should have 3 decimal places. So I'm moving my point from here. 1, 2, 3. So my point has to come here. So what do I get? 21.450. So let me write that down. My answer here on top. 21.450 plus 227. Okay, let's add that. 21.450 plus 227. That's a whole number. For every whole number, the point is after the number. So this is where I put my point. So let's write that down. 227.0. Now, wherever there are numbers missing, we'll add the zeros to make them like decimals. And we will now continue with our addition. 0, 5, 4, point. 1 plus 7 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. And then 2. So what is my final answer? It is 248.450. Question 5. So here we have multiplication, subtraction and division. So according to BODMAS, we need to do division first. So let's do this division. 0.54 divided by 0.3. When the divisor is a decimal number like 0.3, we have to first make it a fraction. So let's start. 0.54 divided by 0.3. Now we have to make 0.3 just 3, a whole number, and we can do that by multiplying it by 10 so that the decimal point moves one place to the right. Now multiply the numerator also by 10. The decimal point moves one place to the right. So what do we get now? We get 5.4 divided by 3. So let's do that division. 5.4 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3 minus 2 and I bring down 4. I carry this point on top. Now my number is 24. 3 eighths are 24. minus. Okay, so now I've got 1.8. Let me write it down there. So let me copy my question as it is. 97.82 into 0.03 minus 1.8. Now I have two operations. I have a multiplication and a subtraction, and I need to do my multiplication first. So let's go ahead and do the multiplication of 97.82 and 0.03. Now when you multiply, the rule is ignore the point and multiply. So I start with 97,9782, which is 9782 into 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 8s are 24, carry 2, 3 7s are 21, plus 2, 23, carry 2, 3 9s are 27, 28, 29. So I've got 29,346. Now let me go back to the question here and see how many decimal places there are. Now there are 2 decimal places here and 2 decimal places. So together there are 4 decimal places. That means in my answer also there should be 4 decimal places. So my point moves 1, 2, 3, 4. So the point comes here. So what do I get here? I get 2.9346. Now let me go back to the question. So I've got here, after multiplying, I got 2.9346 and I continue minus 1.8. So let's do the last step here. 2.9346 minus 1.8. So I have two decimal numbers, subtraction. I'm going to put the zeros and make them like decimals. So let me start the subtraction. 6 minus 0 is 6. 4 minus 0 is 4. 3 minus 0 is 3. 9 minus 8 is 1. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So what's my final answer? My final answer is 1.1346. So children, with that we come to the end of exercise 8C. In our next video, we will do exercise 8D. Thank you.